For the youth, young black boys, you know what I'm saying? For the women, for the young black women too, but you know, we don't really have too much violence when it comes to young black women. Even though they do, like, we'll have more stabbings or more betrayal when it comes to women, you know, but I wanted to make this video about the projects, you know what I'm saying? Being in the hood and being from the projects. And shout out to one of my homeboys that work with me, shout out to O. He said something that stuck out to me. It's like stuff you already know in the back of your head, but when somebody put it in a different light, a different perspective, you know, it seems kind of okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Cause it's what we are here for, to just get a group collectiveness. You know what I'm saying? Collective consciousness. Because me being like. Me rapping and doing what I do, like, I check out a lot of old rappers and I check out a lot of their interviews, you know what I'm saying? Because I was born in the 90s, so 91, so all my ear come from the streets as far as like listening to Tupac, a little bit of Eazy, BG Knockout, and I was watching an interview with BG Knockout. If you don't know who BG Knockout is, he was rapping with Eazy before he passed. And his brother Draysky, I don't know want to mess his name up, but I watch a lot of interviews. So, and I noticed something in particular that they said in them interviews, because it would be wise to watch some interviews if you like a lot of rap, you know what I'm saying, and you want to go back into their time and see what was going on then. That's what I want to do. I like to go into different people's era, because it seems like you kind of time traveling. Just like right now, in the future, 10 years from now or 20 years from now, somebody gonna be watching my old videos, listening to some of my old songs, wanting to get a round figure of who I was or what was going on in my time period. You know, inquiring minds just want to know about stuff like that, and I'm one of those people. So I just listen to like Ice Cube and a lot of their old interviews. Like, I don't take none of that for serious, but the people like BG Knockout, because back in the day we had more real rappers than we do now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these rappers are fake, but I feel like 80% of rappers are fake now. But I feel like back in the day, it was like 60% of rappers were fake. You know what I'm saying? So we had a lot of, because you gotta remember, a lot of these so-called street rappers have real street dudes around them so they can get the clout, so the rappers can get the clout. You know what I'm saying? They need people to so they can vouch for them. You know what I'm saying? So they can have that street credibility, which they don't have. So I was watching a BG Knockout interview where he was saying like how back in the day on the train tracks that they used to find the government. We already know who set them there. The government used to set big ass boxes of guns on the side of the train tracks, and that's how the guns would get into the hood. You know, we already know the government brought the guns into the hood, but I always wonder how it was so easy accessible. You know what I'm saying? And he answered my question last night of me watching that video, and I wasn't even looking for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I run across videos that I'm supposed to run across. So he was just like, they just basically leave them on the side so people can steal them, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm mentioning this because all the black people out here, especially in Memphis, like, if you're in Memphis, please share it. You ain't even gotta be in Memphis to share this video, but it should make sense, you know, because growing up, you don't want to hear nobody preaching. You know, I know people probably watch these videos, especially if you're young, you know, like, you don't want to hear what I'm talking about, but let me make it make sense. These guns that you have, that you probably got on your person right now, they were given to you by people who hate you, who made you hate the skin tone you are, and made you hate everybody who's the same skin tone you are. They gave you this shit. You know what I'm saying? I know you probably like, I bought this gun. You know how this stuff originated. They was like I said, they was setting guns and big and all the automatic and stuff by the train tracks so people can stumble upon it. You know what I'm saying? Little kids stumbled upon these guns when they was young. You know what I'm saying? They invented crack, and in that interview I think he said that crack was made in a university, you know what I'm saying? So we got all our people out here strung out on crack and drugs, which we know is given to us by the government, but they make this stuff in labs, in universities, in colleges, you know what I'm saying? And they test it on rats, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said shout out O, because he said that's why they call it the projects, the hood, because we are a project. They doing projects on us, you know what I'm saying? Just like in school, when you do the project, you would have to put a lot of pieces together to make something work, you know what I'm saying? To test things. That's why they call it the projects, because we are projects to them, you know what I'm saying? Just we know, different from mice and monkeys to them. They set little stuff in the hood to see who will go to it, when they will go to it, and what will happen. And they know what's going to be the end result, especially when they put the guns in the hood, then they mix it with crack, because we can put guns in the hood, we probably just go get them, but we don't have no plan on killing each other until drugs in the mix, or a lot of confrontational things that alter our mind is in the mix. So it's a lot of y'all young guys out here toting guns, y'all killing each other, y'all don't even know why. This stuff was placed here for y'all to do that, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that much animosity you got in your heart till you want to kill somebody for being your same color, or stepping on your shoes, or having sex with your woman, you know what I'm saying? Just get over it. It's plenty of women out here, just like females. Like, there's plenty of dudes out here that you can talk to, but you gotta know why you doing the stuff you doing. You gotta know why you possess a gun. When we had all we had was spirituality back in the day, and we was moving off our powers within, you know what I'm saying? They gave us a gun to so-called protect ourselves, but we already had spiritual protection. They knocked their wall down and put guns on the side of railroad tracks and put them in certain places, just like when that George Floyd situation was going on, and how they just set the bricks right there so people can throw bricks in cars. It's still going on to this day. Slavery has never stopped. Because I watched the video last night about, I'm 30 years old, I never seen a weigh-in. I never seen a boxer get weighed. And when I saw it last night on Instagram, I'm like, damn, this is the weigh-in? This is like a slave auction. Like, for real, when the black guy was just standing there, you know what I'm saying, and they was saying his stats or whatever, he was just standing there like and it reminded me of a slave movie. So I never saw a boxer in a weigh-in. But I'm like, this just is flat out slavery in our face. You know what I'm saying? Because I never got into sports like this. So I'm pretty sure a lot of stuff I see in today's time, you be like, bruh, you just not knowing they do that? Yes. This shit like some real slavery shit. We still going through slavery, bro. So people gotta learn, bro. Especially in Memphis right now, killing going on left and right, bro. They put this shit here for us to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to seem old-headed and be like, bro, put the guns down. This ain't for that. This is for me to really put out an understanding for the reason why people do the stuff they do. Because a lot of young black boys, they don't know why they do it. And the rap music was another drug, you know what I'm saying? Music is spiritual. Like, y'all ever heard a song, y'all like, damn, I felt that in my soul, you know what I'm saying? People feel Rod Wave music, people feel NBA Youngboy music, because no matter what type of artist you are, it's always somebody feeling the exact same way you feeling. So it connects with you on a spiritual level, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, this music was put here for a reason. These rappers were put here for a reason, because some of them plants, and they all connected to somebody in some type of way, form, or fashion. And these guns are connected to the music, and these drugs are connected to the music. And even when these rappers like Future and all that get on interviews and say, I don't even do the drugs like I say in my music, then why are you saying it like that? They letting you know they are here for a reason. Stop getting hype off these music and going to crash out and kill another brother of yours. I don't care if y'all didn't grow up in the same house. You know what I'm saying? This goes for all races, but I'm talking about my race because we doing it the most in the city I'm in. We doing it a hell of a lot more right now since this Dolph situation, and it's just normal. You know what I'm saying? It's became normal, but it's not normal to do. People just gotta realize, man, it's not normal to just, you don't see a pack of lions in the jungle eating each other. If anything, they hunt in herds and help each other. We the only race on the planet that don't help each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like we herd up to go fight other herds of lions. If anything, you know, it's crazy, bro. Everything was put here for a reason. They set stuff right here. It's a trap. The projects, what's called projects. We are projects. We are being experimented on with all these vaccines, with all this food. We're getting attacked on a spiritual level daily. So we can't be the ones attacking ourselves, because we're gonna eventually extinct ourselves. We can't help the enemy do the job for us.